afternoon, and definitely trade was on, at that time. Is that why we saw that negative bearish performance yesterday on the equities market?
Yeah, I would say not really, but I would say that it's kind of a market reacting to information that's coming from left and right, all eyes on the earnings, all eyes on the people that don't hit the market. But I believe that anywhere in the world, inflation is never the friend of the economy. But for those in the investment world, with inflation, you can always position your portfolio to where you see there's value. Now that we are seeing inflation hitting, it's 6.72, why it has put most of the investors or traders in fixed income market in red position, negative more red position. But why in equity space? That's why I say I didn't answer your question yes of what happened yesterday. Because I believe that as any season is drawing closer in a moment from now, investors will be looking at how can we hedge against this inflation. And the only way you can do that is going to companies that has that capacity that even when they increase their price, they will be safe in their word, in their product. That means they will post greater earnings that will impact their dividend payout at the end of the day. And every investor is against what? To make money in the future, and that is why you are investing. I believe that for those of us that are in equity space, with market year to date above what inflation figure of 26.72, because year to date market have recorded 30.80. But that is the only instrument that is above inflation. Compared to what we are seeing in a fixed income market, clearly Treasury B 9.25. Even yesterday we saw the option of the federal fund. The highest it there is about 6.82, 16.82. That means it's still what under negative return. I believe that is why, for me, investors in the market should not panic. Especially look at what is happening globally. We are seeing that the escalation, in the Middle East is slowing down. It's not escalating. That means there is potential. Even at that rate, we are seeing that market across the West are closing in the green. And I believe companies that result within this period, especially the banking stock from those that mature the economy, the Western world, is positive. And that trend is likely to continue in Nigeria here because our banks have done well before now. And because of high interest rates and other things that the banks are doing, especially their trade, and most of them going into a holding company, I expect to see a better banking number that also impact their price. Yes, I'm not surprised that banking will saw renewed buying interest in banking stock, gaining 0.93 to close the market yesterday. For me, it's a good one. But what we saw in the consumer goods standard is a lot of the major news that has been consummated by the trading companies, Dangote Sugar, and NASCOM, and Dangote Rice. I believe that before the end of the year, this matter will be consummated. On that, people are in position seeing value in this matter because we have seen what have done in the last 2 years they listed. If that happens, we are going to see value in Dangote food coming. And that's why people are taking advantage of that. For pulling back, we saw in insurance and industrial, for me, is an opportunity for those that are not insurance stock to take advantage because the rate high in terms of premium at the beginning of this year is played out for insurance companies. That means any pullback insurance stock make your argument attractive for investors to buy into them. But I believe that for us that are in this market, it is time for you to invest to go with knowledge, not just pulling back, but also have a plan that you are trading. Don't allow the trade of another person to influence you because you know yourself to fund and also you know what to achieve in the market. For me, the market is very, very much in order, but don't be greedy. Yes, I said earlier, inflation is never a friend of anybody, either the economy or the regulators. As we speak now, the monetary policy will be at the corner because we're going to put a lot of challenge to them in the next MPC meeting. What they're going to do with the inflation hitting 26.7, that means are they going to hike rate again? And the that is start already, if you hike rate to attract foreign investors, Nigeria economy will be going down. If you bring that down, I believe that these are what they're going to balance in their next World MPC meeting.
All right, bro. So that's you're still talking about the inflation numbers there, 26.72%. I will see year-to-date gain for the equities market at about 30%. Would you say the equities market is really beating inflation at this point? Looking at that gap, doesn't look much. Hope I'm not being Oliver Twist here.
I would say you are going to this already because I'll tell you many stocks on the exchange return 100 and above in terms of gain. Year to date alone, I will tell you about 20 stocks that return 100% and above for 2023. That means that those stocks are beating inflation by all standards. And also the market also, if the index that measure the market is around 30.8%, already we are seeing inflation rate. That means after expecting more better number, you see more performance in equity space because those companies that posted impressive Q1, Q2, if they continue in Q3, price will go up, then we still create more value for investors.
Yeah, quite interesting. Some of those stocks have given quite incredible gains from the first half of 2023. We've seen about 700%, 400%. Quite impressive. Quite impressive, I must say. Well, let's look at the 43 items readmission. Now, I did see yesterday Okomu Oil did get on the losers counter yesterday. Did that have anything to do with the 43 items readmission?
Yes, it has. No, I would say that this is the time for our monetary policy and the fiscal to sit down and fine-tune their decision. Before now, we are seeing that the what we call backward integration has helped a lot of companies to come up in Nigeria. And also, because of ban on those ones, they have markets already in Nigeria here, which have sustained this company operation. With the CBN lifting of this ban, I will tell you, they're going to be a competitive market for all those industries and all those companies. Already, if a company like Okomu stock is coming down, and that of the press food is sending a signal. That means their market where they have enjoyed the kind of dominance now importing oil, because oil is among the things they lifted. Even it might come at a cheaper price, but the only thing I have that because of the high exchange rate, might not see more oil coming in. But we are not encouraging what industrialization in Nigeria with this policy. That's why I say fiscal and monetary to rethink on their policy. Yes, they want to kind of induce competition or kind of what is happening in the parallel market, black market. I agree with them, but you need to think your policy through, because this alone will not bring the pressure on that market down. Because if you do this, you are killing your own industrial sector, which every economy around the world is trying to encourage inner growth in terms of industrialization. Now with this policy, you are killing your own, importing more, by making the unemployment also to be on the high side. For me, I think they should retain on this decision they are taking.
All right, yeah.